Hey everybody, my name's Kishi. I'm starting a new channel here. I'm trying to, do the YouTube thing. I've never really recorded before. This is my first time, so if you got any comments or suggestions or anything like that, just let me know in the comments. And so yeah, today I'm going to be playing Kingdoms. It's a game I've been watching some Let's Plays to check it out, see how it's going. Um, so it's a it's a survival game. It's kind of like a Skyrim type feel. There's a lot of NPCs, stuff like that. This stuff is coming soon. I'm looking forward to it. As far as I've seen so far, you haven't actually been able to build castles or anything like that. So hopefully that comes in a real soon update. There's a few things that still need to be polished up with this game, but so far I've been really enjoying it. Um, it's not too difficult. It's not real easy either. So once this loads up, we'll get into the game. Alright, finally. So here, we can generate a new world, load a world, options, K editor, which is like your map editor. I haven't really messed around with that at all, or you can exit back to your desktop. If you see, I've already played a few games and I just trying things out. This one I died. The whole village ended up actually turning on me, attacking me. This one, I was just trying to play around or whatever, and then I decided that I wanted to try and run my own village. So I got this one here. I'm actually going to delete these two real quick. And I just want to load into this one real quick and see what it takes to build a village again. I believe it's worker and trade master or something like that. Let's go into here, crafting, settlement, well, scholar and taskmaster. Alright, and that's all I wanted to know. And then we can generate a new world. We'll go U2 now. We'll go with, that's always the hardest part. We will say, we'll call it we'll call it Earth. It's planet Earth. Why not? My name is Kishi, that's a given. Alright, so normal default is 1,000 NPCs on the map. Things get really crazy and really populated really, really fast when you have that many people spawning in. So I'm going to lower it down to, if I can get to it, 800. Why is it skipping over it? Ugh. 2. You know what, we'll just go 799. Day duration is by default a half hour, so you get a half hour of day and you get 30 minutes of night. This is how many animals, this is how fast or frequently they spawn, I believe. So I'm going to set this a little higher so that they don't spawn as frequently. And then we have our character creation here. Now because I've already played a couple other games, my character's already preset, so I'm not going to mess with it at all. But here's some things you can change. You can change your age. And I'll click on this so you can get a little closer view. But when you change your age, you actually see change in the character. You'll see his forehead starts to wrinkle, his cheeks start to sag, things like that. I'm young, I'm 25, so I'll keep it low. uh, Constitution kind of changes a little bit of things too. Let me see if I can get back out here. Yeah, there we go. Constitution changes the size, the thickness of your belly and stuff like that. And muscles is obviously muscles. You gotta be a strong man in a survival world, so big muscles, why not? And I also have a beard, and this is kind of my hairstyle. I don't really like the hairstyles in this game too much. I'll show them to you, but I didn't really like them too much. You can also change your skin color too. So where is it? Here, hairstyle. So they have bald, get a little short haircut, get a ponytail, or long, like almost dreaded hair. So this is actually more close to me. There's a couple different beard styles. You get clean, you get light, and you get, heavy. And then many different hair colors. So that's pretty cool. Um, so yeah, and we will go ahead and go in, and I needed Scholar and Taskmaster, so I need Worker and Taskmaster. We'll learn that, and that's gonna take up all of what I have. So we'll go ahead and I believe these worlds are procedurally generated. I can't remember exactly, but I'm almost 100% positive that they are. And, you know, that's pretty cool. Oh, I spawned right on ruins. That's interesting. So, first things first, tab is for your inventory, and you'll start off here, and depending on the perks you choose, you get these different items here. So, you know, I think you pretty much always start off with these three basics, no matter what you pick, and you always get a torch. Um, so the axe, the sword, the pickaxe, and the torch. And I think I got these two wood planks from the worker perk. Now, escape is not what you want to push. You want to just go ahead and push tab to go back to your menu. But in here, you can see there's different quests. These are all just tutorial type stuff. Um, and then you have your character. It shows your level, your experience, how many points you have to spend, your reputation with the towns, your fame, your title, and every perk that you'll have. Over here, it shows you all the different things you can build for different various things. And you can also craft without a workbench and without anything. You can turn wood into wood planks, you can turn wood planks into arrows or a self-made bow, and later on when you get a crafting table and such, you can turn those into other things. Now you want to press 2 to bring out your axe, because 1 for whatever reason, even though it's on your left side, 1 would make sense. It's not how it works. You can also, this is where you put your arrows, your torches, things like that. There I go pushing escape again. I don't know, see if I can change that or something. So the first thing we want to do, we got a pretty nice open area here, so let's get a settlement started. It doesn't take anything to build that. You click on these, it'll show you what materials it takes and such. So for this, it doesn't take much of anything. Now, it doesn't look like we can really build anywhere around here, so I want to find a good spot before I can build. One of my other worlds I built kind of on near the port lands, and it really was not that enjoyable. There wasn't a whole lot of ways you could build. You had to rotate things just to get it to fit on the hill properly. Um, just a lot of complications. It's showing that there's another settlement here. At the top there, it says it's in 400 meters. So, I don't know, maybe I'm too close. It says this hill's too steep. Maybe I can build it at the top of the hill here. Stamina also goes by really, really quickly. Now these little bushes here, they'll give you berries. The little flowers and stuff you'll be able to pick up later as you gain more perks. For right now, you can't really pick up anything but berries as far as wild plants go. Alright, so it still looks like we can't build in a majority of this area yet. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna stop recording here, and I'll be back when I find a decent spot. Oh, also, I just wanted to show you real quick one thing. If you push M, it'll bring up a map, excuse me, with all the question marks and stuff, and things that you can discover, locations. And they could be settlements, they could be ruins. Those are the only two things I've found so far that can be discovered as far as locations and what are at the question marks. But it's pretty cool to be able to see that. Now it looks like there is definitely indeed a house being built over there, so it looks like there's still some more flat land over there where there's no question marks. So we'll go over there and we'll see if we can't build something over there. Oh, see now that there is a bear. And I've actually never fought one yet, and I really don't want to. Not first thing in the game. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. Let's just keep going this way. Yep, he's chilling over there. He looks like he's avoiding us. That's pretty good. Seems to be a pretty decent spot to start building over here, so I think we're far enough from the other village that it shouldn't be a problem. Let me just look at the map one more time here. Yeah, we should be alright to build over here. So, I'm gonna pull out the well, we're gonna build, and we'll go out away from the trees a little bit. And we'll kind of rotate it like that. And we'll place it right there. And we'll name the town Sanctum. No, we'll name it Castrum, which is Latin for castle, I believe. So now we've placed our settlement and we've discovered it. Next thing that needs to happen is we need to place our notice board. This also costs no materials. Sometimes it's a little buggy, so you gotta do it twice for it to actually show up. There we go. Now I'm gonna make our notice board easily accessible and right in the center of the town with the well. So there's that. It's also got a little torch on it so that you know, you can see it from a distance, you know where it's at. Now with the notice board, we don't have any settlers here yet, so we can't really do anything with it, it seems like. The common house is only 15 wood. Your people need a place to sleep, so we should probably get that built.
Let's see here. Oh, wait. Can we put it there? Let's see. When it's red like that, that obviously means that we cannot place it.
There we go. Common house. Alright, so let's get some wood. It's nighttime, but that should be okay. Our vigor level's still pretty high, so we're good. We'll eat a little bit of berries, get that hunger down. In this game, the hunger is a little different than what you would think. You want it to stay low, because when it's full, it means you're full of hunger. Now, to chop trees, you just walk up and look at the trunk, and you'll get this little circle here. And you just chop some trees, and, you know, it'll get you some wood. Now, there is a perk called Chopper that'll help you chop a little bit faster, take a little less stamina, and it's just really, really useful. I might go head over to that other village and try and get that. Now you'll notice this tree kind of takes a minute to fall, and when it does fall, it just stays there. It doesn't disappear. It doesn't roll away. Some of them roll away. I guess this one is. You can kind of push it around a little bit. I don't know. You can jump on it, move it back this way a little bit, and but you can't chop it. That's not how you get rid of it. To get rid of it, you actually have to go back to the original tree stump and hit it until you collect another piece of wood, and that will despawn the large piece of the tree. It's a very peculiar mechanic on how that works, but you know, it is what it is. I kind of like the more realistic feel of having to chop the actual tree down into little pieces, similar to how like Reign of Kings would work. So there's that. Just my little opinion there. So I'm just gonna gather up some wood, and I'll see you back in a minute when I start placing things in the house. Now you'll notice also when your stamina is empty, your character will swing a lot slower, and the circle, the reticle, will take a lot longer to fill. So as of right now, without the chopper perk, I try to just collect 2 pieces of wood. You can get about 2 pieces of wood without the chopper perk, and one bar of stamina, and then I'll let it fill back up and get another 2 pieces and let it fill back up. And it does take a little while. It's very tedious, but you know, that's how the game works. So there's other perks also that'll eventually let you build your stamina a little bit faster. So let's see here. We got a couple pieces of wood. It's definitely not 15, but it's a little bit to get a start. So we'll walk over here, take the axe out of your hand so you can place things, and we will start adding wood to the common house. So that's 6 out of 15 pieces, and we'll get that, that's going. So we'll come back over here. Now this stump will give you a couple cycles before it's depleted of its wood resource. So we'll go ahead and finish this up, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so when you're done, once you've depleted it all, you'll still get the reticle, but you'll just stab at it. It won't do anything. And if you look away and look back, the little reticle is gone. That means you're done. There's no more there. We don't quite have enough. We need about 2 more pieces before we can finish the common house. So I'm just gonna grab these out of this tree right here. Let me grab these berries. Berries are always good. You can never have enough berries in the beginning. They're lifesavers. So we'll just grab some out of this tree here real quick and we'll finish it up. And it'll be good to go. So this is a new game. It's still in early development. There's still updates being released regularly. I haven't played through any of the updates yet. This is the first time I've really played with it, and it hasn't updated since I started a few days ago anyway. And so far I'm pretty pleased with it. I've watched some videos of how the game was when it was much earlier in development, and I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with how they've been developing this game and fixing little minor bug issues and mechanic issues and things like that. It's pretty unique. I really can't wait for settlers to start coming in and showing their personalities. You'll get nice guys, you get mean guys, all sorts of stuff. It's pretty interesting. So I believe we were at 6 before, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, we need 1 more. So we'll just chop this one last one here, and we'll finish it up. So we got our last one. Our stamina is completely drained. I'll bring out my torch. I don't know if that helps you guys at all or not. But we'll run up over here, we'll put the hatchet away, and we'll see. Let's add 13, 14, and 15. There we are, we got our common house. It's got our banners swaying from the rooftops, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. So let me go back over here to the notice board. Now we can use the notice board and go to management. You can select your banner pattern, you can raise or lower your taxes, and that will also affect your rebellion rate. So there's that as well. We'll go ahead and put the taxes at 20, and that'll have our rebellion rate at 10, which I believe is still pretty low. Let's go ahead and pick a banner real quick. I personally really like this banner. So there's that. Settler info, you can go here, you can click on them, it'll actually show you what kind of skills they have, and you can also recruit them into your, I don't know, your party, your army. I haven't really played with that too much. Now the notice board you can use, and unlike tab, the notice board you can hit escape to exit, but tab you have to tab out. So let's give a little tour of this common house now. Oh look, we have a new villager. Oh, 2 new villagers. So as you do things, this game will just develop around you. It'll build, settlers will come in and they'll build their own houses and shops, and it's very peculiar though that there's no rhyme or reason to it. They just seem to build wherever they feel like. So anyway, let's go on and let's check out this common house. There's a lot of tables you can use. You can make different types of meat. Unfortunately, I haven't done any hunting or anything like that. Now, if you do come across wolves, don't be afraid. You just use your hatchet and kill them, and they're pretty easy to kill. A couple hits, and they're done. I obviously haven't encountered any. Now, I'm used to other games where you have to push a button to open doors. In this game, it's pretty convenient. You just walk right through. You don't have to push any buttons. So we'll go upstairs here. There's lots and lots of bunk beds for new settlers, people trying to build their houses and stuff, and me, because I don't currently have a home. So with that being said, let's get a plan out here for the home. See what homes we can build with what we have. So when we go to houses, this has 3 floors and 3 rooms. I kind of liked it, but I didn't like the shape. Now this is a 2-floor and 2-room, and it's only 20 wood as opposed to the 30. So I think I'm gonna go with that. This is 1 floor, 2 rooms. Felt kind of cramped, so I'm gonna go with 2 floors, 2 rooms. And we'll see if we can't put it somewhere close to the town center. Try and put it here next to the common house. And that way I can be close to the new villagers. And we'll put it right there. That looks good. It's lined up pretty well. I don't have any more wood, so I'll have to go do that. But yeah, we'll do that in the next video. I'll see you guys later. I just wanted to get you guys started and show you some stuff around. Look, there's way more villagers. This is awesome. Look at that beautiful sky too. They really put some detail. This is such a beautiful game. I can't wait to see it develop more. And so with that, I'm gonna sign off. And thanks for watching if you made it all the way through.